Tasha Jackson tōku ingoa, yep, and we're here at Ōākura School beneath Taranaki Maunga in the village of Ōākura, beside Ōākura Matapu. That's our awa, and we're a coastal school, a village school, beach village school with a really tight community. So definitely started off in that reciprocity format, as in I taught Japanese online for half an hour a week, and our students accessed language classes online. When I started here, we chose the model where students in the groups of 3 or 4 working, learning different languages. And over time we found that model a little bit challenging as our numbers in year 7 and 8 grew, and we wanted to offer that to more students and engage more students. So for the last 3 or 4 years, part of our model here is that every year 7 and 8 student learns on top of their te reo Māori 1 hour of a second language, a third language a week. When we surveyed our students 3 or 4 years ago, when we said this is the third option, that was the one that students most felt that they were interested in. And again, at the moment, it's one of the language, future focused language for our students to be living Asia Pacific connection.
好吗？你的假期好吗？你的假期好吗？
So our teacher is Lisa, but we're in room 9, so the other teacher in here is Mrs. Smith.
Strong wind, 很热 very hot, 很冷 So what do you think that one is? Very cold. Well done. All right, so there's no right and wrong answers. So just ask someone next to you, talk about what you think the weather is today. So one person asks 今天天气怎么样? And then you talk about 今天晴天, 今天下雨. All right, so your choice. Go.
I'm doing Mandarin because my sister used to go to this school, I think 2 years ago now, and she said it was easier to learn Mandarin because you have a whole year instead of half a year. So use Google Classroom and it tells you what you need to do on there. It's like a checklist, and Lisa's really nice and she explains everything really well.
Alright, Mrs. Smith, if you can choose someone to ask the question.
So like on Google Classroom you can also choose things.
Choose things to work.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of different things that you can
There's
choose.
a lot of flexibility.
It's not just like...
All of our students have access to the G Suite, so they're all digital learners to some degree. So it's just interwoven, integrated into what we do. Getting onto Zoom over the last few years has made it much more accessible, easier, and it's a tool that we all sort of learn and know how to use now, I guess. So during lockdown we tried really hard to continue our language lessons because we wanted structure to some degree for when our students went into lockdown, and we knew that that's what our tamariki loved, so that was one of the key things we'd worked really hard on.
好吗? Alright, so Mrs. Smith will give you the sheet and you have 3 minutes, 5 minutes to work on it, and then we will come back and do some more talking. 好，谢谢。
Students really love learning a second language and engaging in a language and a culture, and just the open-mindedness and the thinking and the creativity and all of those things. I think the model that we've got at the moment really works for us. When I stopped teaching and we started paying for it, it's just become part of our budget and our strategic plan because we do really value it and we value the kids enjoying it, but that rich learning and future focus. But it's definitely a model I think that we will continue using, and having the VLN as our third language option. And again, the tamariki, they love it.